In darkness lies your fears. Again, nice little quote right before you start the game. So here we are, we're back in the save room. I think I picked up the stuff, threw stuff in the chest, you know, just so I would have it. Because we're about to go through a part that's a little lengthy. It's kind of like a side adventure outside the mansion. I call it the forest area, and then you kind of come back to the mansion afterwards. So we're going to make that quick loop. It's not that quick if you don't know what you're doing, but if you know where you're going, it's not half bad. So remember, right when you exit this door, there's a zombie. Sometimes. Like that guy. And then you want to turn right here and you want to go through this door. This door says that the doorknob's ready to fall apart, but who cares? Let's just keep going. You want to enter here and then get used to this little hallway right here, because you're gonna be walking back and forth between it a lot. Say hi to that guy. I'm not going to worry about him yet. So remember, we're still trying to get the fourth mask, and that's what we're doing right now, is we're trying to get this fourth mask. But once we get that fourth mask, we'll be set on going to the forest area and doing that loop. So here, what you're supposed to do is there's a picture at the very end of this hallway, and it shows 3 ornaments on this lady, and you're just supposed to match the color with the ornament. So each one of these, when you hit a switch on these windows, will change it to different colors. So like right here, I believe this said the bracelet, and then it turned orange. And then if you come around here, this one says it's a I believe this is the crown, which is turning green. And then if you do one right over here, this is the necklace, and it should turn purple when you flip it, right? So if you go to the end of this hall right here and you look at this picture, that's what you're supposed to do. The bracelet's orange, the necklace is purple, the crown is... If you do any of the other pictures, it won't work. Just do those pictures and you'll be fine. So hit those pictures, and then there's a switch on this picture. You hit it and it opens up, and it opens back up to a place we were at the very beginning of the game. So apparently she doesn't want to pick this up. There we go. And now we have all 4 masks. I still have that stupid ribbon, but that's all right. We'll find a place to drop it off. I always forget to drop those back off after I'm done using them. It's like the biggest thing I do all the time this game. So come back through this gate, and we are back. Guess what? In the graveyard. The very beginning of the game, which is perfect because we have all 4 masks now, and we're right here. So let's go drop these off and place them on these statues down here to the left. So remember that book, the Book of Curses, it tells you where to place them. It's just obvious. You just match the mask to what these describe. Like if you click on it, it says a stone without a hole where the eye should be. You go in your menu, the dark spots on the mask is what's missing. So like this one's missing its eyes, this one's missing eyes, nose, and mouth. That's just the mouth, and that's just the nose. So this is the one that goes here. And when you do it right, I don't know if it lets you even do the wrong one. I guess I can try. Let's see what happens if I put the wrong. I'm afraid, actually. Let me not do that. So this is one without eyes, nose, and mouth. You don't have to actually inspect them all if you know which ones are which. So that's freaking cool. I love when that flings down and that blood gets on that screen. That's pretty badass. That's some metal shit right there. That whole casket's metal. Being buried in a casket like that. I believe this one's the nose. Yeah. And that's all you're doing right here. You're just matching these masks up to their rightful owners. On this last one, equip your grenade, because you're gonna need it. And then you're gonna use this last. Oh, apparently not. I'm not facing it right. There we go. That scared me for a second. I was like, what? I did that right. What are you talking about? Now she's freaking out. She's like, oh my god. What's all that racket? Run over here. All you gotta do is run past it a little bit. Don't try to press on it or anything. It won't let you. Just run past it. And then you're in your first kind of real boss fight, really, because you actually got to kill this guy. His name's Crimson, or that's what people call him anyways. Shoot him like that. Run up to him. Aim down. Shoot him again. He's going to pop back up. Shoot him one more time. He's dead. That's it. That's that boss fight right there. I just did it. I think we're actually going to do 2 boss fights in this game. So you're going to hit a switch in the casket, and then you're going to get this thing called the stone and metal object. It has the umbrella signia in the background. Very well hidden. De-equip this, because I have... Actually, in fact, what you want to do is you want to put the flame rounds in it, and then keep on going, because you're going to need those flame rounds later. Now that we're done with that, and we got that stone metal object, let's use it. So what you want to do is... Don't go back to the foyer. Go back the way you came with the pictures in the picture room. Because that's the quickest way to where we want to be. So if you get lost, it's to the right here off the screen, and then through this gate right here. You should get a scene like this if you go through it. Epicness. That was quick boss fight. So that's how you take care of that. That's why that grenade launcher is so important. It makes things easier. Lots and lots of easy. Easy breezy. Beautiful cover girl action. Then we're going to head back through here. Now remember, there's a zombie right here in front of you, so just be careful with it. If you have a gun, shoot him, obviously. But if you're playing it without the gun, try to dodge him like that. Epicness. That's what you want. You want that lunge and then step back and then run towards him. Just like, that was perfect. Couldn't have done that better myself. Most of the time I mess that up. So in here, you want to be quick. Because there will be a dog and you hear it right there. If you do this... see, you don't want to hit it. I keep inspecting it. Don't do that. Just open your menu and use it. That's the wrong way to do it. So you go in here. It's easy. He usually misses anyways, so it's not like you're in a super time. It's crunch right there or anything, but you know, just in case. You don't want to get hit if you don't have to. Alright, so two things in here. You want to grab this battery. So what the batteries do, I haven't grabbed one yet in this playthrough, is they let you use your taser, and then you want to grab this first aid kit because you may or may not need it here in a second. You're not going to need it so much in this next area, but you may need it in the underground bunker, which is a little bit later. So here is just a big off. Okay, so yeah. Forgot about this actually. So there's gonna be two wind pendulum things. I forget what they call these things actually. You're gonna go up to it. You're gonna click on it. It's gonna be spinning, right? And when you hit, this says there's a switch here. Press it. So the minute you press this, the arrow will stop in the way it's pointing. So what you want to do is on this first one, you want to make sure it's west. Now you notice how it slows down. It does that randomly as it spins. So just make sure you're timing it right. If you mess it up, no worries. Just make sure that one is west. Okay, so here's a cutscene. All it is her talking to Barry, apparently, about this chain monster, which I think is the one coming up we're about to meet. So that's all he says right there. So you're gonna hit that one, make sure it lands on west. So if you mess it up, and let's say you hit east, just make sure it lands on west the next time. You don't have to like compensate or anything for it. Just make sure the next time you land on west. This one, it's funny because it's the ones that are both closest to you on the right side. So this one's going to be north. So I messed it up, right? So now it's going to turn. Don't worry about overcompensating for it. Like, I don't have to go back east and then hit the one I'm supposed to, right? So let it go again. And then be careful, because if you're tapping to get through the text, you'll end up accidentally hitting it. And you may luck out and get on what you're supposed to. But you want it to face north. If you do it right, you'll get this scene right here, and you'll hear it click. And then that means you're good. That means you're ready to roll. You can keep going with your little adventure through this creepy area. This part right here is no, it's not this gate. It's the next gate. When you walk through, it has a pretty creepy sound effect that I love. Like I said, I'm sorry about the last video with the music, but I got it working. So you come through here. This part after you enter here is pretty creepy. I'm gonna be quiet so you can hear it. I don't know why it creeps me out every time I hear it. I don't know why that creeps me out. It does. You know, if you ever played Left 4 Dead, the witches, they creep me out in that game. Not their visual. This part, okay. The witches in Left 4 Dead creep me out. The visuals, not so much, just the sounds they make. But in this little area, it's a little bit of a maze just to figure out where you gotta go. Just keep following the path. When you get to this tree, you can go around it both ways. Just remember that, because later there's a zombie right here, and you can go around the tree to get away from it. The tricky part is right up here. So this area right here, if you can mess up and not go the right way. If you look at right here, go this way. Right here, go to the right. If you go to the left, you can still, I think, wind back around to where you need to go, but this way is quicker. It's up to you, I guess, really. But if you want to go this way, it's a little faster. There's some herbs out here just in case you've been bitten or whatnot. You can use them. You may use them after this little encounter, and you're going to see coming up. But first, we got to get through here, and we got to get a secret, not a secret item. What am I, crazy? There's nothing secret about this item. You need this item. But first, let's stop by this chest so I can dump this. I want to dump this awesome ribbon off that I don't need. I'm going to dump this off. I'm going to keep the rest of that. This is a little save room right here for right now. Right here, you just need to push circle to jump down. Some people think that's a dead end. No, just push circle to jump down. And you're going to grab this thing. The wonderful crank in Resident Evil series. There's one in like every game. It's either a crank or a valve. So it's one or the other, like a valve handle. Okay, ooh, creepy noise. What's coming down? So if you like, you're like, oh, what was that noise? Oh, I better go check it out. Oh, Jill, you just got cold cocked. This monster is actually really creepy looking. I think it's pretty well designed. However, we will not be doing anything with it. In fact, we're just going to be running away again. So she wakes back up. It decides that while she's knocked out, it's not fun, I guess. And waits till you wake up. Watch, look how creepy this is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where's my lotion? You'll probably get hit once. I usually get hit once. If you can get around there without getting hit, that's kudos to you. Get through here. I don't know if speedrunners can get by that without getting hit. They might be able to. There might be a way to direct them in one direction and then run around the other way. But you get hit, whatever. That's what these are for. I believe you only need one for what he does to you. Is that, yeah. My caution is, oh no, you need both. Also, it'd have probably been faster to pick both up and then combine them. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure if that would have been faster. You could also use your first aid, but avoid using it if you can. Now we're gonna head back down here. And then this way. And then all we're doing right now is going all the way back the way we came. See, there's that zombie I said. You can do sick moves like that, or you can just go around the tree the other way. And then... I mean, like, literally, this is just backtracking. In fact, this ain't even the longest backtrack. We're gonna go through a really long backtrack here pretty soon. And I mean, like, long. Remember that save room we started out at? Don't worry about it right now, but remember where it was, because we're gonna need it later. These crows attack you if you stay in that area too long, so don't meander there. Later, I think you do, because I think you need things for the graves there. I'm not sure if you need them or not. So let's head back up here. Then this way. I always forget which way to turn when I'm going in these areas. Okay. So now, like I said, we're just heading all the way back. The reason... we're going to head back inside the mansion. Or, well, kind of the mansion. We're kind of in a shed, actually. We're not really in the mansion. I guess this is part of the mansion? I guess it kind of is. Kind of not. So what you're going to do is turn and you're going to go through these double doors instead of back the way you came. Like I said, a little backtrack there, but nothing like what's going to be happening later. It's a huge back. So this is like a garden area. All right, now it's Brad. That remember, he's the helicopter pilot.
Jill to Brad. Can you
I'm
hear me?
leaving to watch this because I want you to watch the end of this, because later there's another cutscene where you're just like, why?
Broken.
Yeah, she says it's broken here. Just remember that. There's dogs here. Just run past them. They're stupid. Or you can kill them. I mean, it's up to you. I run past them because why waste ammo and stuff? That's dogs are like so easy to. I don't like. I think dogs are there just like I said as like a fear factor, just to make you stop and kill them. But if you just realize you don't have to, then just run by them. Okay, so you're gonna come here. You're gonna use the crank. That's why we had to get it. Oh, there's a way to skip this. Guess not. Oh well. We'll watch her crank away. There's a way to skip this. Basically, it's just a cutscene to show you that, look, the water is disappearing. Ta-da! You hear the sound of a waterfall in the distance. Oh, it takes you back to your inventory right there. The coolest thing is I love when games put you down a ladder and then face you the other way, or the way you're supposed to go. I love that. Makes life easier. And it makes it so I don't have to do it. So let's keep going. It's gonna be. Is it time for it? No, it's not time yet. It's okay, not yet. Yeah, we gotta go down this elevator. I don't get where she's going now. Like, this is the part of the game where I'm like, where is this elevator actually going to? I guess you're going down the cliff a little bit. I guess this mansion's kind of on a cliff. This is like, yeah, this is like the part where I kind of got lost in like what like geographical location. Is she in like impossible land, where impossible space where that can't work? I don't know. But anyways, it works out somehow, I guess. So you wanted to go right there through there. This part I call shitting snakes, because snakes just shit from the sky. That's hard to say. That's actually really hard to say. It's a little tongue twister. Snakes shit from the sky. You're gonna go all the way here, and I guess this is like a like a log cabin on the outskirts of the mansion. I'm just trying to think of like what kind of mansion has this kind of stuff. You want to turn right here, and then you want first room you want to go to is past this box. It's a little creepy, this next room, but don't fret because you don't really have to fight anyone if you don't want to. The spiders are as stupid as the dog. This is where you meet the spider. It's kind of creepy in the HD version. It's really like well detailed, but like I said, you don't have to worry about it. What you're getting here is there's a bunch of stuff in here. What you're trying to get is this red book. There's a first aid kit thing there that I think gives you like a random healing item, but you don't need it if you don't want to. Okay, the spider's on the ground now, but he's mentally handicapped. Oh, he actually hit me. That's the first. I've never been hit by that spider. Usually he tries to do some stupid move and you can just run right by him. So that's weird I got hit, but I don't think it did a lot of damage. I think I'm alright. So from here you want to come this way, okay? Then what's gonna happen when you cross this is vines are gonna attack, and there's no way around it. So that's really why you get the first aid spray. It's because no matter what, you're gonna get hit by this stupid vine, and you're just gonna have to go and deal with it. You gotta cross that twice, so just be prepared for that. So that's the first time you gotta cross it. You're gonna enter this area. Let's see how bad she's hurt. I'll use it now. I'm not gonna. Well, that's my use of it. You can try to keep herbs and then use it there. If not, whatever. It's up to you however you want to heal that up and try to get through without healing. If I didn't get hit by that spider, I probably would have been fine. This door right here, you can't open yet. You will open here pretty soon. Not yet. Where we want to go is into 002. Then she starts hearing stuff with like Barry and someone talking. Sounds like Wesker, by the way. Sounds like Barry and Wesker talking. When she walks in here, he's like, "Who are you talking to?"
Jill.
Barry.
Barry, I heard someone
Barry?
talking.
Oh.
I was just talking about how I want a Jill sandwich.
I think
I just wish I was a master key locker. And picker. Lock picker. If I could say it
Talking
right.
to yourself? You alright? What's gotten into you?
You okay, Barry Bear? Barry Bears? Anyways, that's the whole cutscene. I'm not gonna watch it all. There's a file right here if you're into finding files. It basically says, oh, we got this cool plan and it eats scientists. And it has two ways of eating. It does one with like a pool of water and then it does another with blood. Surprise. Remember this room because we got to come back to it. But we need to go into this side door. So that looks like the door I entered, but it's not. The door I entered was to my left. This is the door to the right. It has a cool little bathroom with water spilling everywhere. You want to get on this this right here. If you waste too much time in these areas, a zombie will spawn. So don't waste too much time so that zombie never spawns. Let's try to prevent that as much as possible. So we're gonna head back out now, and this is where we gotta cross. Did we cross the vine 3 times? Actually, we might cross them 3 times, not twice. I might have been wrong about that. Because we gotta head back out here. We got this key, and this key's back across this thing. So actually, it's 3 times we gotta cross it, and that's why you take that first aid kit. By the way, it's just for that. Later on here, see every time you cross it, every time. If anyone finds a skip for this, tell me. Because it would help out on speedruns incredibly. So we're gonna head through here because that's the key we found. Discard that piece of shit key. We don't need any more. I love how all doors are different. Like in my house, every door is the same, but in Resident Evil, like every door looks somewhat different from each other. That's creepy. You don't need anything in that room. You need to come to this bathroom, in this room now. I don't know what's with the bathrooms in these rooms, but who cares? You can come to this. You're gonna pull the plug. That's gross. It was dirty water. She just stuck her hand in there. Never gonna let you touch me, Jill. and there's a control room key, so you need this here in a minute. That's what I'm doing. That's that guy in the room next that was hanging, swinging. That's him falling down. Apparently, he's still alive, and apparently he can get down from rope. So cool. Kudos for him. But we're not gonna ever look at him ever again. So guess where we gotta go to now? Oh yeah, right back here. Boo. Boo. You don't want this. Stupid vine thing. You gotta cross it so many times. Okay, looks like I'm still not hurt, so that's good. I wish you could... It always gets you from the back, so it doesn't look like you can electrocute it or whatnot. I'm not sure, though, if there's a way to do that. Anyways, we're gonna head back to 002. And this time we're going to go straight because there's some bookcases in here that we need to push out of the way. And it leads down to a bunker. A bunker full of... Oh, shit. He came to life. There we go. That's why you get the battery, is actually just for him. Or I use it just for him. Other people can use it for whatever. You can actually dodge that guy, I think. Really. You don't hurry, though. He gets back up. Apparently those things don't kill him. And then, ta-da! Look, a ladder. Let's go down. This is crazy right here. The scenery change right here is nuts. Like, it goes from, like, a wooden log cabin area to, like, this. And you're like, what? Uh-oh. Getting intense. The way I do this, I push this first. You can't go through that door. Not yet, anyways. In fact, it's the way you get out of this area. So, don't even fret that door. I hate puzzles like this. I hate these because it just takes so long to push these damn things. And it's just like, oh my god. It's a time waster. Yep. You figured it out. You're pushing all these boxes into that water. Have fun. Have fun. Wasting the next, like, minute of your life doing this. God, I love sliding box puzzles. And it's just so slow. She's so slow at it. I mean, which makes sense. I mean, those things wouldn't be easy to push. In fact, I don't even know if they would be able to be pushed. Depends on what's in them. If there's nothing in them, I guess. Too bad. They look like they're full of stuff. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we're going to find out right here. Well, let's see if I have to actually push it all the way against the wall or not. Might have to. I don't get why 2 don't work. Like, she could easily just jump across that. I guess it has to be like, see it set into place. Oh, it doesn't. Actually, that's pretty cool. It didn't set all the way in place. I thought it'd like magically just get set into place. Interesting. So here's a herb. That's them saying sorry about the vine thing. Sorry we put you through that. We're assholes at this place. We're assholes at Capcom. I use it. If you need it, use it. Then we're magically... Guess where this is full of? I guess you won't guess. Well, maybe you will if you see the water. The water's a big clue. Oh, it didn't do that. Oh, it doesn't do it right until like you walk a little bit. Dun 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 dun. All you have to do is run. They can't. I have yet to have them hit me. Oh my! I knew I was gonna say that shit. I say that shit every... Oh my goodness, that hurt a lot. Holy cow. Okay. Keep to the outer edge. Is my my advice, by the way. Oh, look, the music started. I love how I say it's never happened and then it happens. I love it. That's twice now in this episode. Once you're up here, you're pretty safe. You can't do anything up here. So now imagine if you didn't get that control room key and you came down here first. You would have walked all the way through here and not had the item. That would have blown. I'm pretty sure that's probably what I did the first time. Because now you have to go all the way back to figure out where that stupid key is. That would suck so much. Alright. So what's going to happen down here is some... The first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to grab this first aid kit. Use it so I don't effing die. Hopefully these things don't happen to you when you play. When you do this, you examine them, look at the top to open them, and then we'll see what's inside. Usually I think this is a mix of 2 green herbs. Yep. Just perfect. I'm going to use it. There we go. Now I'm fine again. Alright, so in this room, there's 3 things going on. There's 3 switches going on. There's this over here, which is your oil system. You're not going to need that quite yet. There's a pamphlet over here. So in case of oil, open valve 1. So remember that, because you need to open valve 1. I think every game it changes. So in this case, it's valve 1. I'm not 100% positive, but I swear I've seen people play through and it says like valve 3 or valve 2. But I might be just like way out there on that. But I think it's just a random number thing. So always check it so you know which one to press. You don't have to worry about it now. So that's the oil system, but like I said, you don't need to worry about it. Over here you have a safety there, like right here. There's something over there. When something goes wrong, you need to go over there. There's a pressure shelter. Don't worry about that yet. So here's the main drainage system, right? It says something's been going wrong. It says there's a switch to drain water. Do you want to push it? Of course, if there's something that went wrong, why not push the switch to actually drain it? That makes... Uh-oh. Shark wasn't happy about that. So there's a couple things you got to do right here. You got to first release a safety latch to your right. The one where I was like, where it says the systems are fine, right here, is the first thing you got to do. So you want to release the safety mechanism, right? And then you want to turn around, and then you want to go over here, and then you want to try to push the shelter down, the shutters down. So this takes a little couple seconds right here. Then it gets stuck, and it's like, hey, you don't have enough oil. You restore it. So you do that. You got to come over here and hit this, and then remember what that thing said. Use whatever one that thing says to do. So this is 1 in this case. And then you're basically going to do, I believe, you have to redo everything you just did. So if you're really fast at this, you can do it. You can do it with 30% left, I believe, is what you can do if you're really fast at it. I went to the wrong console. Once you get this back down, you're good to go. And then once that's closed, you're able to go actually drain the water now. Let's get sharks. Well, I guess they're trying to save their life. So here you go. And you just want to drain it now. And now, all is well in the tank. Poor sharks. Poor sharks, kind of. I'm not that lucky though. You'll see why in a minute. That happy about it, because in a second, I'm not really dead. In fact, this scared the shit out of me the first time I went through this. Right here, some grenades. Pick them up. Because why not? More grenades. Amazing. You don't want to go the other way. You want to come through these double doors first, because there's an item you need out here that helps you progress a little bit further into the log cabin that we were in just now. It's not really a log cabin, I guess. I love the scene in this area. I think it looks really cool. The wet and everything. It just looks awesome. It reminds me a little bit of like Final Fantasy VII too. It's the green that they use, I think. This scared me right here when this thing like started flipping out. I was like, oh god, it's still alive. And then you're gonna meet Mr. Neptune, or what people say is Neptune. He's a really big shark with the T-virus. Do you imagine anything more fluffy or cuter than that? So you try to go, there's a thing shining right there, but he knocks it in the water. What a dick. Now, I'm going to pause it right here. Okay. So there's a couple ways you can get by this, okay? I'm going to tell you the easiest way is there's a green console right in front of you. You just, I believe you push it in, and then it electrocutes the shark, and then you pull the lever to your left so the electricity goes away. Something like that. That's one way of doing it. With the combination of one of those two. Basically, you electrocute Neptune. The second way is to just shoot the shit out of the shark. You can do that way too. You can kill it just with bullets. If you want to do that way, go for it. That to me is just a waste of ammo. Why do that when you can just electrocute it? The third way is the speedrunning way, and I hope and I pray that I do this right. But I'm going to take a chance here and see if I can get this done. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to drop in the water, and you're immediately going to go to your left and pick up the key and then wind around the shark. So let's see if I can do it. It's like that. And then you pick it up, and that's what we call the shark skip. So now you don't have to waste any time. It's a lot faster to do it that way instead of having to shoot them or push the console down. It's the speed run trick through it. This guy starts flipping out like way more than he should. And then you just head back. I was actually scared right there, because if I died, I would have went all the way back to the cabin, and then I probably would have to reshoot everything, because I wouldn't want to, or I would have actually probably done a little cut right there, and then until I got back to that part. So right here, so this is the door you came from, right? You want to go through these doors over here. I'm actually impressed that I've done that now 2 times in a row. Because I was playing through this part earlier just so I knew where I was going and stuff, just to make sure I knew what I was doing, and so it didn't seem like I was just like running around in circles for you guys. Make me look better than I actually am. So, and I did it then too, so nice. That's a weird shot of her butt. I'm just gonna put that out there. You guys do with what you want with that statement. I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right, now, not yet. Not yet. I was gonna say here comes a big backtrack. It's not yet though. It's pretty close. This is kind of like the start of it in a weird way. But there's still stuff you gotta do up in this log cabin, including fighting something. Remember the zombies here? Try to dodge them if you can. Oh, I did it. Damn it. See, if you're not fast enough at that, you're just gonna mess up. But if he hits you, just run into him like an idiot. Like I had the dodge, but then I didn't think I had it because I didn't think he was gonna attack, and then lo and behold, I had it the whole time. Remember this corner? We're gonna come back to it in a sec. So now you have the key to this. That whole thing with the sharks was just so you can get the key to this door. And then now you don't even need it. One door. The key opens one door, just so you can progress. So we're gonna head through here, and this leads into the exhibition room or gallery or something. I think they call it. Down there is where you want to go. So just don't worry about these bugs. Just run. Just keep running. You don't see his face here, but you need to pick up that insecticide, that old school insecticide spray. Then run back this way, because we need to get rid of these bugs. They are in our way of something we need, and it gets us into that room 003 there. Plus, it gets rid of the bugs, and they're annoying anyways. So no one likes bugs. I can see like one person watches like, I love bugs. So this is the map of the residence. Too bad I don't need it. However, once you take it, there's a hole in the wall. I wonder what to do. Spray shit into it. Spray shit. And this is how you get rid of all that junk. Old school insecticide right there. Then we head back in. That's the whole point of that. If you don't do that, those bugs will annihilate you. Heading through there. So just be safe. No. Need ammo, there's some right there. If you're blind and you can't see it. Okay, so here you'll get a good picture of this guy. Look at that. That is creepy. It looks like a mannequin. It looks more like a doll or a mannequin. I guess just its texture on him or something is just weird. It's just creepy. You're not here for the red herb. You just want to go to this desk and push circle. And get this key. We're going to turn back around. Now we're going to go into what I call the book puzzle room. Whole reason why you picked up the red books. And we're going to go in here. This is a save room also, but it doesn't have a chest if I remember right. So you can save in here if you need to. I would recommend saving in here. Actually, I don't know if let's go in the bathroom real quick. I want to see what's in this bathroom. I don't think I've ever been in here. There might be a chest in here. I may be wrong. There might be a chest like right in here. Nope. Nope, just gonna leave that place. Look at a big tumor on the wall. That's a negative. Unless I didn't see it and I was too concerned with something else. Like I said, there's ink right there. You can save right here if you want to or if you think you need to. I would recommend doing it because of something that's going to be coming up here in a sec. However, we're going to first do this puzzle. Super easy puzzle if you know what to do. This book basically says, hey, there's this stuff that can kill plants, be jolt if you just put it in its roots. I don't know. So there's a book there, and you can place this awesome book in here. Now, if you look at the sides of it, looks like it should make a puzzle, right? And it even says in the thing, it says the bindings of the book seem to form some kind of pattern. Reorder it. So here's the order. 1, 4. Right? You want to reorder again. You want 2, and then 6. Then you want 3 and 7. This is the last one. Always works. There you go. 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 7. And then we're gonna enter this room. And I should have probably equipped something before I entered here. So, the minute you get in here, equip this. Make sure you still have those flames on. You're gonna need them. Run up here. Run up, cha. You wanna run right here, and then you just wanna aim up, by the way. Like that. Once you get this cutscene, what you're gonna do is you're gonna run this way over here. There you go. 4 shots, the flame round, and it's Dunskies. That's the way I do it. If you find some other way to do it however you want. Shoot it with a pistol if it makes you feel better. But that's how I handle this guy. And then you can de-equip this again so I don't accidentally use it. I sometimes freak out and accidentally use weapons when I shouldn't be, so that's why I always de-equip them. Plus you run faster. All of this was for this. Now if you read the title of this key, it's called Magic Key. Guess what we get to do now? This is the big backtrack I was talking about. Now all you're gonna do, oops, I went the wrong way. Now all we're gonna do is just make a big, where am I going? I'm like lost over here. There it is, that's what I want. Now all we're gonna do now is we're just making a big, long backtrack to the mansion. There's one thing that's gonna change when you get back, and it sucks. But it happens, and you have to deal with it. So, all the way back. The cool thing is the vine won't be there, so there's something positive to look forward to. We'll run back through that door without a vine. Oh yeah, you mean? Oh yeah, this scene's kind of cool. I love Wesker's uniform. I think he looks fucking awesome.
You're safe.
He looks so cool.
I apologize.
That's what I was going to
That's all I can
say.
do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand.
I was in New York.
Anyway, it's good
There's
that you're
this
safe.
place that sells Jill sandwiches.
Barry, you sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Like watching
I'll
this
keep a close
scene.
eye.
Maybe it's quite natural.
It's because it's like he kind of reminds you a little bit of Leon in a weird little way, but a lot colder.
I agree.
And you also know who he turns into now. But, oh, spoiler alert! If you don't, I won't ruin it, but I kind of
Okay,
did,
if
I
there's
guess.
anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Let's go. Move out, soldier. It spins you in the wrong direction. You can go this way. And it sets you up in the wrong way. Hate it. Set me up in the right way after the cutscene. Okay. Look. No vine, no vine, no vine. Wait. Like I said, all the way back. All the way back. I love face planting walls. I still need to figure out like which way to turn and stuff when I'm going through this game. Here we go. Long backtrack. Like, see, I think it's this way. Wait, this way. This way. Okay, this is the other cutscene. Remember the cutscene? Well, it's a little bit back when she was like, "It's broken." Watch this
I
cutscene.
hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
You know that already. Why? Why twice now? We have to go through that. It'd have been better if she's like, "Oh, I can't get it to work. Why can't I get it to work?" Or, okay, this is a little confusing too. Like, if you don't remember that this is the way you entered, you're gonna walk this way, and some people will not realize that that's the gate out. You'll think that's the door, and you're like, "Oh, where are you gonna go?" This is a gate. It's a gate, people. It's a gate. Go through it. I'm probably the only idiot that had that happen to me a long time ago, but just know that there's a gate there. There's dogs here now. Don't worry about them. Just go back to this elevator. Yes, we gotta go back through this garden. Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden, baby. Reminds me of the Simpsons episode. Every time. Shitting snakes again. You can get bit by one right here, because there's one on the ground right there. Yep, and there's another one. So just... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I got bit twice. I can't believe I got bit once, to be honest. But jeez. Once you get past that part, though, you're fine. You just be careful, because I think you can get poisoned. So if you get unlucky and you get poisoned, it sucks. I don't know what to tell you other than that. I probably got poisoned. Now that I said that. I believe she starts holding her side, though, if she is. Let's see. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just in caution. I'm good. I like going this way around, but... Hut. Oh, no. You don't want to go that way. That elevator, no. Go this way. Yeah. Back to this door. Okay. We're not there yet. We're almost there, though. We're almost to the big secret reason why I don't like right now. Okay, so they basically give you all this stuff saying, "Oh, sorry about all that shit we just gave you." I pick it up because there are grenades over there, and there's a first aid that you can use. And since I've already used the first aid, I don't care about using it again. So I can get through this. I think these are... Well, these are acid shells. I'm going to take them just in case I need them. I don't know if there's any monsters that are actually weak against acid in this game. I'm trying to remember if there are. I'm going to have to look that up later and see if it's true. If there is or not. I'm going to wait on this, using this first aid spray. Pick one up. I promise you're probably going to need it, especially if you've never been through this game. You are more than likely going to need it here in a second. Like, literally in a second. Like, once I get through this next door, you're going to probably need it. Unless you've played this game before, then you kind of know what's coming up. But even then, you always take one, safety cautions, especially if you're not speedrunning or anything. There's no reason not to. You're going to walk around this corner and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? How's that broken elevator, by the way? This is cool because it is a 3D environment exactly where you were. And here you go. Oh, what is that? These are the hunters in the game. These are like your lickers or whatever you want to call them from any of their... they're not like lickers, but they're... Okay, there's one right here around this corner. So just be careful when you're around this corner. Like that. Good thing is they're stupid. Like, they are stupid and they are bad at accuracy. However, they can still hurt you pretty badly. You see these guys again in Code Veronica X. I don't know if you see them in 3 or... I know you don't see them in 2. I don't think you do. And then but I definitely know they're in Code Veronica X. So that's gonna be the end of this little episode. That was the little route outside and back to the mansion. So here we are. We got some stuff I can drop off real quick, which I'm going to do real fast. We're gonna drop these off because I don't know if I'm gonna need them or not. Got a bunch of first aid sprays. I'm gonna drop this off, so just in case. And then we're gonna keep everything else for now. I don't know if I need the crank. I might have to drop the crank off. We'll drop it off later. So I'm gonna go grab this last ink, save up, and I will check you guys later. Peace out, guys.